NLWN-TV presents the In the Dugout show with a look at today's Eau Claire Cavalier game. Now, join us as we get ready for baseball in the dugout.
Hello, and welcome to Wildcard Wednesday and the Chippewa River Baseball League playoffs. Rick Olson here in the NLWN-TV studio with today's edition of In the Dugout. Today's playoff game has the Eau Claire Cavaliers hosting the Cadott Red Sox from Cinder City Park in Altoona. Even though the Cavs are hosting today's game, it's being played at Cinder City Park due to the fact that Carson Park was already scheduled to be in use. The Cavaliers are coming off a regular season ending 11-0 win over the Augusta Athletics about a week ago. Now, coming up in this edition of In the Dugout, we'll take a look at today's playoff matchup between the Cavs and the Red Sox. Then we'll get Cavalier manager Ryan Bemnister's perspective on today's game in the Ryan Bemnister Show. Following that, we'll take a quick look around the Chippewa River Baseball League to see where things wrapped up at the end of the season. Also, we'll take a moment to get to know one of this season's Cavalier players in Cavalier Profile. Finally, we'll bring you all the play-by-play action of today's game from Cinder City Park in Altoona. So it's time to get ready for some baseball action, and we'll do just that coming up right after this brief timeout as you're tuned to In the Dugout on NLWN-TV.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say?
Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait, reach out.
Welcome back to In the Dugout, playoff style. Very shortly, the Eau Claire Cavaliers will take on the Cadott Red Sox in the Chippewa River Baseball League playoff semifinal from Cinder City Park in Altoona. Now, a week ago, the Cavs wrapped up their regular season when they defeated the Augusta Athletics 11-0, while the Red Sox topped the Bloomer Woodticks 15-1 on Sunday. Now, in the Cavaliers game against Augusta, the Cavs bats provided all the support that pitcher Aiden Ecker needed to go the distance and pick up the win. Ecker earned his first win of the season against 1 loss and 3 saves by going 9 innings and allowing no runs on 5 hits with no walks and striking out 14. Now, leading the way at the plate for the Cavs was Trent Cornell, who went 2 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI.
Pitch delivered. That ball hit out to center field, drops in for a base hit. And actually, it's going to be a double for Trent Cornell.
Sam Knickerbocker went 2 for 4 with 2 RBI and a double.
Here's the payoff pitch to Knickerbocker, and Knickerbocker gets a piece of it, driving it into center field, and that one's going to roll to the fence. So Knickerbocker in with a stand-up double.
Brayton Tillman picked up 2 RBI and scored 2 runs while going 2 for 4.
And that shot gets through the gap between first and second. And that will score a couple of more.
And then the throw coming in got past Rochester at the plate, and down to second went Tillman.
Caden Erickson had a multi-hit game, drove in a run while going 2 for 5.
And the pitch. There's a shot out into right field. Right down the foul line for a base hit. 1 run comes in, and Bemnister checks in at third. Tillman came in to score.
Aiden Pankratz went 1 for 4, but that one was his second home run of the season.
And the pitch. Fly ball, deep left field. That's back. It's back, and it's gone. Aiden Pankratz with a bat flip as he starts his trip around the bases. A 3-run home run to left field. And a pretty nice looking bat flip as he headed down the first baseline.
Logan Hesselman scored a run to get things started in the second inning following his double to right field.
A .328 batting average. And there's a long shot. And it's off the fence in right field. Hesselman rounds first. He's heading to second, and he's got a stand-up double.
Now the Cadott Red Sox come into the playoffs with a Chippewa River Baseball League record of 16-4, and they finished in second place in the CRBL North. They're coming off a 15-1 win over the Bloomer Woodticks on Sunday. The Red Sox and the Cavaliers met in Cadott for a doubleheader back on July 19th, with the Red Sox sweeping the Cavs 11-0 and 4-3. The Red Sox are a hitting machine with a team batting average of .352, including 33 doubles, a triple, and 20 home runs. They're being led at the plate by Jonah Hansen, who's swinging the bat at .463 clip, which includes 4 home runs. He's being followed by Jack Redwine, hitting at .434 with 3 homers and 4 doubles. Cole Backham at .425, Logan Brzezinski with 3 home runs, along with Jack Kine, and his 2 homers round out the Red Sox hitting .400 or better. On the mound, the Sox are being led by Zach Thiese, who has a 4-0 record with an ERA of 4.02 in 31 1/3 innings pitched. Right behind him is Chase Watkins, who has pitched 21 1/3 innings with a record of 1-0 and compiling an ERA of 3.38. Gio Bazile, Jack Gabler, and Henry Wilkerson have each picked up multiple wins for Cadott. Now coming into the playoffs, the Cavaliers are being led at the plate by Sam Knickerbocker, who's sporting a .512 batting average, including a team-leading 21 RBI. He's being followed by Xavier Bemnister at .346 with a pair of doubles, 19 runs scored, and 14 RBI. Right behind him is Trenton Palmer, who's hitting .345 plus a team-leading 14 bases on balls. Logan Hesselman at .317 and Trent Cornell at .302 round out the Cavaliers, hitting at .300 or better. Riding just below the .300 mark is Caden Erickson at .295 and Aiden Pankratz at .288. On the mound, the Cavaliers are being led by Aiden Ecker, who has a record of 1-1 with 3 saves and an ERA of 0.00, as he has yet to allow an earned run in his 21 2/3 innings of work. He has struck out 24 and walked only 2. He's being followed by the workhorse for the Cavaliers, Andrew Milner, who has an 8-0 record, along with a save in 56 1/3 innings pitched, including 3 complete games, compiling an ERA of 1.28 with 63 strikeouts. Mason Yarrington has a 3-2 record with an ERA of 3.53, while Eli Rathke has a 2-2 record. Ladell Torres is 1-1 with a save. James Schutte is 1-2 with a save, and Blake Bemnister has a record of 1-0. Now coming up next, following this timeout, we'll get Cavalier manager Ryan Bemnister's perspective as we chat with him on The Ryan Bemnister Show. You're tuned to In the Dugout on NLWN-TV.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat.
The Goat Coffee House on Water Street in Eau Claire presents The Ryan Bemnister Show, where Cavalier manager Ryan Bemnister gives us his perspective on today's game. And now, The Ryan Bemnister Show.
Once again, today we're at the Goat Coffee House, this time for playoff baseball. Talking with Cavalier manager Ryan Bemnister. And Ryan, today the Cavaliers are going to head down that playoff trail in the Chippewa River Baseball League when they take on the Cadott Red Sox in a semifinal matchup. But before we get to that game, last Wednesday, the Cavs wrapped up the regular season when they defeated the Augusta Athletics. Your comments about that game?
It was a good game. It was the game obviously we needed. It was a win and get in. The guys knew that. They came to work. They scored a bunch of runs, which gave Ecker a little bit of a cushion just to kind of relax and settle in. And he did so very nicely. One of the better pitching performances I would say this year so far that we saw from him. So, yeah, I liked it. It was, like I said, win and get in, and the guys took care of the job, so that's great.
Now, you just mentioned it, but again, the Cavaliers really were the beneficiaries of a stellar pitching performance by Aiden Ecker, who went the distance with a complete game shutout. Comment a little bit not only about that performance, but he came to the Cavaliers after work commitments and so on halfway through the season, and there were questions about how ready he would be. Talk a little bit about what he has shown you.
Yeah, and that's why we wanted to get him on the mound right away when he came back. Get him a spot start, get him out of the bullpen a few times just to get the arm moving a little bit. As much as we can, we obviously needed to get him in 5 games too to get in the WBA qualifying for that. So which he did, which is nice. But Aiden takes care of himself. He's a good player. He's always been a good player, and it doesn't take those guys long to get back and acclimated. It takes a little longer for a pitcher, of course, but he seemed gung-ho and ready to go as soon as he got back here. I mean, his last 2 outings were pretty phenomenal. He hasn't given up an earned run in the last.
He hasn't given up an earned run since he came back.
Yeah, so I mean, it's been pretty impressive what he's been able to do. So we're very happy with his progress, and I think he's back to mid-season form, if you want to call it that, right now, and he'll be one of our arms going into these playoffs here that we're going to depend on, and then in WBA also.
Not only that, but he has, compared to the rest of the pitching staff, a relatively fresh arm, which should really help.
Yeah, definitely. We need to have that going in because you got a chance to play a game today. You could play Saturday if we win today. Then you turn right around again, and you got pool play stuff where you're playing a couple games in a day, or 2 games over a 2-day span, and then more games after that. So yeah, it's really important to make sure those arms are fresh, and he's one of the fresher ones we got.
Now the Cavs also had a big day at the plate, putting up 12 hits with 5 players having multi-hit games, and the 2 other hits were a double and a home run. What are your feelings about where the Cavalier bats are heading into the playoffs?
Good. That was the end of a long stretch for us for games and stuff, so they didn't show any signs of being tired or weary at the plate, so that's a good sign. And now they they have a week off before this game here, which isn't necessarily the best thing in the world, but everybody gets a week off, so for the most part. But I really like their approach at the plate. We're going to make a couple adjustments with the coaching staff, and I have been talking a little bit about maybe being a little less aggressive. Make pitchers work a little bit, maybe get in their bullpen, see what we can get teams rattled that way. But outside of that, I think we're kicking on all cylinders.
Now today the Cavaliers take on the Cadott Red Sox. Now that's a team that swept the Cavaliers in a doubleheader just 10 days ago. What's different about today?
We're not shorthanded. You got to remember that sweep was a shorthanded sweep. In the first game we threw a coach and a position player. Second game we threw 2 guys that were on basically short rest, just because of the gauntlet of games that we had. So biggest difference is we're going to be fully manned. We're missing a couple of bats in that lineup also, and we're going to have a full pitching staff that's rested.
Well, the Cavalier pitching staff, as you just said, should be well rested. So who's getting the call to the mound?
You give the ball to Andrew Milner. He's been the guy that's been our workhorse all year long. An all-CRBL player. It's a no-brainer to start with him. The nice thing is you got a safety net of guys in case there's any trouble that we can get out of, and then turn around and come back Saturday and see what we do then.
And if Milner does his job, you turn around on Saturday and you've got Aiden Ecker and a host of others ready to go.
It's kind of the plan.
Well, Ryan, good luck on today's game. Hopefully, the Cavaliers can earn the opportunity to play for the CRBL championship. It would be the second in 3 years on Saturday.
Hope so.
You've been tuned to the Ryan Bempnister Show, presented by the Goat Coffee House on Water Street in Eau Claire, with Cavalier manager Ryan Bempnister's outlook on today's game. Stay tuned. More of In the Dugout is coming right up.
No. Turn it down. Turn it off. Get a hand. Lose the bells and whistles. Drive without distractions.
Welcome back to In the Dugout. As we're getting ready to bring you all the action of today's Chippewa River Baseball League playoff battle between the Eau Claire Cavaliers and the Cadott Red Sox. Now, during this past week, the Chippewa River Baseball League wrapped up its regular season. Last Wednesday, the Cavaliers defeated the Augusta Athletics 11-0, while the Osseo Merchants came back to defeat the Beef River Bullfrogs 4-3. It was the Eau Claire Bears emerging as 6-5 victors over the Whitehall Whitetails. Then on Friday the 24th, the Cadott Red Sox secured the number 3 seed in the playoffs by topping the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks 16-0. On Saturday the 25th, the Jim Falls Sturgeons met the Bloomer Woodticks, with the Sturgeons coming away as 15-2 winners to capture the number 4 playoff seed. On Sunday, the 26th, the season concluded with 5 games as the Osseo Merchants and the Augusta Athletics tangled, with the Merchants winning 11-3. It was the Beef River Bullfrogs and the Eau Claire Bears facing off in a doubleheader, with the Bears winning Game 1 6-2 and then also winning Game 2 5-3. Meanwhile, the Cadott Red Sox defeated the Bloomer Woodticks 15-1, and the Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks defeated the Jim Falls Sturgeons 4-2. At the end of the regular season, the Chippewa River Baseball League standings were as follows. In the South Division, the Eau Claire Cavaliers at 12-8 took first place by virtue of a tiebreaker over the 12-8 Osseo Merchants. Third place went to the Eau Claire Bears at 11-9, while the Whitehall Whitetails at 8-12 took fourth. The Beef River Bullfrogs finished in 5th place, while the Augusta Athletics held down 6th. In the North Division, first place went to the 16-4 Tilden Tigers by virtue of a tiebreaker over the 16-4 Cadott Red Sox. Third place, via another tiebreaker, went to the 13-7 Jim Falls Sturgeons over the 13-7 Chippewa Falls Lumberjacks, who took 4th, and the Bloomer Woodticks placed 5th. Now, the Chippewa River Baseball League playoffs are set. The winners of each division are the number 1 and number 2 seeds, with the Tilden Tigers, by virtue of their 16-4 record, are the number 1 seed, while the 12-8 Eau Claire Cavaliers are number 2. The 3rd and 4th seeds are the 2 next teams with best records league-wide. The number 3 seed are the 16-4 Cadott Red Sox, and the number 4 seed are the 13-7 Jim Falls Sturgeons. So today is Wildcard Wednesday. In other words, the semifinals of the Chippewa River Baseball League playoffs. Today's matchups pair the number 1 seed with the number 4 seed, while the number 2 seed takes on the number 3 seed. The winners of those games will meet for the CRBL Championship on Saturday. That means that today, the Tilden Tigers will host the Jim Falls Sturgeons at Casper Park in Chippewa Falls. And due to the fact that Carson Park is unavailable, the Cavaliers will play host to the Cadott Red Sox at Cinder City Park in Altoona. Now, coming up next, following this timeout, we'll get to know one of this season's Cavalier players on Cavalier Profile. You're tuned to In the Dugout on NLWN-TV.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day's a new opportunity.
That's cool. Your hand's gotten so
Yeah. Don't forget to check in on yourself. Love your mind.
Time now to get to know a Cavalier player on Cavalier Profile. We'll get to know a little better who plays on this year's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball team. And now, Cavalier Profile. This has been Cavalier Profile, where we get to know a little better who plays on the Cavalier baseball team. Stay tuned, more in the dugout coming right up.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Oh boy. Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me.
That was perfect.
But I heard every word.
Welcome back to In the Dugout. Today, the Cavaliers will begin their playoff journey when they take on the Cadott Red Sox from Cinder City Park in Altoona in their semifinal matchup for the CRBL title. A win today would give the Cavaliers an opportunity to take on the winner between the Tilden Tigers and the Jim Falls Sturgeons for the Chippewa River Baseball League Championship on Saturday. So we have exciting baseball coming your way, and we'll have all the action of today's playoff game for you right here on NLWN-TV. Now in just a moment, I'll join our broadcast crew in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility at Cinder City Park in Altoona as we get ready for today's CRBL playoff game between the Eau Claire Cavaliers and the Cadott Red Sox. That's all coming up next. You've been tuned to In the Dugout on NLWN-TV.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
School, it feels like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just kind of not really a person.
It just feels hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
And I'm trying to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at sounditouttogether.org.
You've been watching the In the Dugout show with a look at today's Eau Claire Cavalier game. Stay tuned! Coming up next is live Eau Claire Cavalier baseball.
When tech goes on the fritz and frustration kicks in, Sladen's technology where you trust he can. From nowhere to backups, we've got what you need. Call us up, we'll plant the seed. Sladen's on the way, your heroes in disguise. For businesses large and small, we're the ultimate prize. 715-864-2833, get the IT help you desire. Call 715-864-2833 today.
NLWN-TV presents Eau Claire Cavalier baseball.
Under the lights, where legends are born, diamond warriors with heart that's worn, uniform shining, proud on the field, a title to win, a promise revealed, every pitch thrown, every swing that we take, together we rise, oh make no mistake, with bats and with balls.
Follow the Cavaliers all season long as they strive for another Chippewa River Baseball League title.
Cavaliers striving, hear the crowd roar, seeking a title, we're hungry for more, every base we run, every cheer that we hear, united we stand, with nothing to fear.
So now, let's go out to the ballpark in today's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball game.
The stakes, this is our moment, let's make no mistake.
And good afternoon. Rick Olson with you here, along with Jay Fall, Seeley Bemnister on the computer. Dan Petchow is on the camera, and it's time for playoff baseball. CRBL style, it's Wildcard Wednesday as the Cavaliers will be taking on the Cadott Red Sox. Cavaliers are the number 2 seed in the CRBL tournament. By virtue of finishing first in the CRBL South, and the Red Sox are the number 3 seed in the CRBL by finishing second in the CRBL North. Both teams earned their spots courtesy of tiebreakers. Cavs took first in a tiebreaker over the Osseo Merchants, and the Red Sox did not achieve first place in the North due to a tiebreaker with the Tilden Tigers. So Jay, why don't you give a quick rundown on who's sponsoring today's game?
Today's Eau Claire Cavalier playoff game is brought to you by Marine Credit Union with offices in Eau Claire, 3604 Oakwood Hills Parkway, and whose team is there to guide you. Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax, comfort food, the way Mom used to make it. Midwest Environmental Consultants, lawn care and soil testing experts for Western Wisconsin. AutoVision Center, windshield repair and replacement on North Claremont Avenue in Eau Claire. Slayton's Technology, the official IT provider for the Northern Light Webcasting Network. The Sunset House and RV Park in Mansfield, Texas, your best choice for your next hunting and fishing adventure. And the Chippewa Valley Museum, where you can connect with the roots of the valley in Carson Park. Be sure to thank these fine sponsors for bringing you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball on NLWN-TV.
And they've been with us all season long and stood by the Cavaliers through thick and thin, and now we're into the thick, and let's hope that all works out well. Jay, I think you might have some starting lineups for us.
I do. Let's begin with the Cadott Red Sox, who are visiting tonight, and we are at Cinder City Park in Altoona. Leadoff batter is shortstop Jack Kine. He'll be followed by Luke Erickson, who will be playing center field. Third batter is Sam Feck playing first base, and the cleanup batter is Jack Redwine, the left fielder. Batting fifth is Logan Brzezinski. He's the catcher. Sixth batter is Cole Perlberg, and he'll be playing third base. Carter Hesselman will be playing second base and batting seventh. Henry Wilkinson is the right fielder, batting eighth. And rounding out the nine for the Red Sox is Chad Crowan, and he's the designated hitter. On the mound tonight for the Red Sox is Chase Watkins. For the home Cavaliers, the leadoff batter is Brayton Tillman, center fielder. Xavier Bemnister is playing third, batting second. Caden Erickson is the shortstop in the third position. Sam Knickerbocker, the cleanup batter, the catcher. Logan Hesselman is the first baseman, and yes, those names do match up, as was in the doubleheader group with Cadott. They are brothers on opposite sides of the field. Aiden Pankratz is the left fielder for the Cavs and batting sixth. Batting seventh, Riley Gopinski is batting seventh and playing second. The designated hitter is Jerome Delikowski, number 8, or in the 8th position. And rounding out the 9th position, Trenton Palmer. He is playing right field. On the mound for the Cavaliers is Andrew Milner.
And Milner comes into the game with an 8-win, no-loss, and 1-save record with a 2.08 earned run average in 56 and a third innings pitched. And in that 56 and a third inning, it's got 63 strikeouts. Now, Chase Watkins is on the mound for the Cadott Red Sox. He's got a 1-0 record with a 3.38 earned run average in 21 and a third innings pitched with 24 strikeouts. So both of these pitchers live right around the strike zone, and the batters have to be ready to hit the ball today because there's going to be a lot coming right down the pipe. Umpires for today's game, and I'll be honest with you, I see them now down the third baseline. The umpires for today's game are Rich Beyer out on the bases, and Larry Durkop is behind the plate calling balls and strikes. There's another term for those initials for calling balls and strikes that we use, but we won't say that one on the air.
Okay.
I know Sealy liked that term for the home plate umpire. The Red Sox are taking their ins and outs right now, so we're going to be ready for things to get started in just a couple moments. So while we wait for that to happen, we'll take this time out on NLWN-TV.
Gerald the Fish. What about, like, Joaquin Bartholomew? Joaquin Bartholomew. Yeah. See ya. See ya. Joaquin Bartholomew. What? How do you think of that? I have no idea. Since we gave him that title, he should honestly be the king of the pond. King of the pond. Yeah. He's out there somewhere. For real. You want this one? Oh, yeah, nice. All right.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And we're back here at Cinder City Park. And in fact, today's game is being played at Cinder City Park because Carson Park is in use tonight. And so it was unavailable for the Cavaliers playoff game. And in fact, it's in use all the way through all of the playoffs. And so the Cavs won't be at Carson Park for any of the playoffs, whether it's the CRBL. Well, the sites for the Wisconsin Baseball Association playoffs are predetermined. And so Cavaliers found out last night that they're going to be headed to the Hagen Regional for the Wisconsin Baseball Association. That's the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Cavaliers will be playing on the 8th and possibly the 8th and 9th. Then the WBA finals will be in Marshfield the following weekend. We're going to turn things over to public address announcer Steve Kent for today's opening ceremonies.
Wednesday, a matchup between the 16-4 North Division runner-up Cadott Red Sox and your very own 12-8 South Division champion Eau Claire Cavaliers. The Eau Claire Cavaliers and the CRBL would like to remind you that attending this event is a privilege. With this privilege comes the responsibility to conduct oneself in a manner where the game is enjoyable for all fans and participants. Failure to behave in such a manner will result in removal from this facility. Let us remember to show pride in our teams and communities by demonstrating good sportsmanship toward all players, coaches, fans, and officials. Thank you. Tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the Cadott Red Sox. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 24, Jack Kane. Batting second, the center fielder, number 10, Luke Erickson. Batting third, playing first base, number 18, Sam Feck. Hitting fourth, the left fielder, number 12, Jack Redwine. Batting fifth and catching, number 8, Logan Brzezinski. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 3, Cole Fernelberg. Hitting seventh and playing second base, number 26, Carter Hesselman. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 11, Henry Wilkinson. Batting ninth and the designated hitter, number 7, Chad Crone. Pitching for Cadott is number 1, Chase Watkins. The Red Sox are managed by Rick Danielson. Now the starting lineup for your Eau Claire Cavaliers. Leading off, playing center field, number 11, Brayton Tillman. Batting second, the third baseman, Number 4, Xavier Bemnister. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 6, Caden Erickson. Hitting cleanup, the catcher, number 35, the Energizer Bunny, Sam Knickerbocker. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 10, Logan Hesselman. Batting sixth, left fielder, number 2, Aiden Pankratz. Hitting seventh and playing second base, number 13, Riley Gapinski. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 44, the big sexy, Jerome Delikowski. Batting ninth and playing right field, number 22, Trenton Palmer. And pitching for Eau Claire is number 15, Andrew Milner. The Cavaliers are managed by the Coffee Goat, Ryan Bemnister, and he is assisted by Flying Brian Meyer and the Rhino, Brian Page. Let's welcome the officials for tonight's game. On the bases, Mr. Rick Meyer. And behind home plate, Sir Larry Durkoff. Now would everyone please rise if you're able. Honor America by removing your hats and join me in the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And that was the multi-talented Steve Kent
Let's Play Baseball
doing the national anthem for us.
Good voice for singing NPA.
That's a tough song to sing.
It is, yeah. It goes all over the place, different keys. As we look at AccuWeather in Altoona, 87 degrees, 85 a real feel in the shade. Heat index 88, south-southwest winds 4 to 7 miles an hour. Humidity 49%, humid. And it seems, well, it's lifted a little bit, but there's still a tinge of smoke. And that was with us when we were up in Cadott as well.
And you know what, Jay? I can sum that up in much fewer words. Perfect night for baseball.
Yet another one, yeah.
Celie's over here nodding. She agrees.
Almost any night's a perfect night for baseball.
Well, that's true. All right, the Cavs have taken the field. Andrew Milner on the mound taking his warm-up pitches. Taking a look at the Cavaliers defensively at third base is Xavier Bemnister. Caden Erickson is at shortstop. Riley Gapinski at second. Logan Hesselman at first. And Sam Knickerbocker behind the plate. Out in the outfield, it's Aiden Pankratz in left. Brayton Tillman in center. And Mr. Palmer, Trenton type, is out in right field. Cavs come into tonight's game with an overall record of 17-9. They are 12-8 in the Chippewa River Baseball League.
The Cadott Red Sox come in with an overall record of 19-6. They are 16-4 in the CRBL. And we're going to start this playoff action as we're getting ready as Jack Kine is stepping into the batter's box for the Cadott Red Sox. Kine comes into the game batting .408. He also has a pair of home runs on the season. Red Sox are, as we said in the dugout show, they are a hitting machine, and they have 20 home runs as a team. Kine has 2 of them. And the first pitch, strike called at the letters. No balls and a strike. Here's the wind and the pitch. That missed outside for a ball. A big sweeper by Milner that time. Milner always works from the stretch. That one caught the outside corner, strike 2. One and 2 is the count. And the 1-2 pitch swung and fouled down the first baseline.
Went off just to the far side of the Red Sox dugout along first baseline.
So the count holds at 1-2. Milner starts his motion, and there's a foul ball off the left side. Moving over, making the catch is Pankratz. In foul territory, but good hustle that time by Aiden Pankratz.
Second.
That's going to bring up Luke Erickson. Erickson's one of 3 members of the Cadott Red Sox who used to be members of the Cavaliers, at least on that starting lineup. There's a couple others in their lineup as well. Milner delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Milner looks and fires. That was high for a ball. One ball, one strike to Luke Erickson. That one's fouled back out of play behind the plate.
That foul ball brought to you by Madison Street Autobahn.
Milner was a starting pitcher in Game 2 of the doubleheader 10 days ago that the Red Sox swept the Cavaliers over in Cadott. And the pitch. There's a chopper foul down the first baseline. But in that Game 2, the Cavaliers were within 1 out of winning that game, and then the Red Sox ended up walking it off. And the Cavs went down 4-3 in that one. And the pitch. Strike 3. No, inside for a ball. I thought I heard Larry Durkop call a strike, but
loud ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Big breaking pitch that time. Looked like it was going to come inside and broke over the inside part of the plate. That's going to bring up Sam Feck. Feck is batting .383 with 3 home runs. And he swings and misses at that one for strike 1. And a member of the Red Sox cheering contingent just corrected me. He has 4 home runs. And there's a strike called on the inside corner. Because if I'm not mistaken, he hit the grand slam home run on their season closing game. And there's a fly ball out towards center field. And it falls in for a base hit. Tillman made a diving effort out there, but he wasn't able to get there. So Feck is safe at first.
Batting fourth for Cadott, the left fielder, number 12.
That's going to bring up Jack Redwine, another former Cavalier. When we last looked at the stats, he had 3 home runs, batting .434. That pitch missed inside. Milner delivers. That one's fouled away. One ball, one strike.
Vision Center.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball over to first. Hesselman fields it, steps on the bag for the 3rd out. 3 unassisted. And for the Red Sox, no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base. We played a half inning. It's the Red Sox nothing. Cavaliers coming to bat on NLWN-TV.
Debt doesn't have to be complicated. Let Marine Credit Union simplify your debt so you can feel good about your money. Schedule time to get started at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Honey, the kids are antsy. What can we do that will keep all of us entertained and won't break the bank?
How about we take them to the Cavaliers game? Tickets are inexpensive, there's popcorn, hot dogs, and other baseball treats, and great baseball action.
That's right, Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball, your best choice for affordable family entertainment. Check out the schedule at www.eauclaircavaliers.org.
Marine Credit Union is rewarding you for making on-time loan payments with our My Loan Rewards program. Take out a loan, open a checking account with a qualified direct deposit, and get money back. Chart your course. Get details at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back here at Cinder City Park in Altoona. We're going to try and keep tabs on another game going on. The other semifinal game is the Tilden Tigers hosting the Jim Falls Sturgeons at Casper Park in Chippewa Falls. Winner of that game and the winner of this game will meet each other on Saturday. Defensively for the Cadott Red Sox, we have Perlberg at 3rd, Kine is at short, Hesselman is at 2nd, Feck is at 1st, Brzezinski behind the plate, Watkins on the mound. Redwine, Erickson, and Wilkerson are in the outfield going from left to right. Due up for the Cavaliers, we have Brayton Tillman, Xavier Bemnister, and Caden Erickson to get things started. Chase Watkins comes into today's game with a record of 1-0, 3.38 earned run average, and 21 1/3 innings pitched, 24 strikeouts over that stretch. Well, Jay, I'm glad we have a fence between us and the catcher.
That's right, because that one was kind of headed right for you.
It was. It would have caught me right in the noggin. I thought I was being nice to the Red Sox in this, and then they fire a ball right at my noggin.
Yeah, well, they must have heard that inaccurate home run thing. So.
That must be it, yeah.
That's it.
So Brayton Tillman steps to the plate batting .276. Watkins fires and Tillman fouls it off. Strike 1.
Same sound up a little higher down toward 3rd.
Yeah, I don't mind it down there.
Away from the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility.
Chase Watkins at the belt. He works from the stretch all the time. That's down low for a ball. A ball and a strike to Brayton Tillman. Watkins delivers the 1-1 pitch, and that one's popped into foul territory, and it falls in play, but just out of the range of Perlberg, who gave it a good chase right over by the Cavalier dugout. So it's a ball and 2 strikes. I'll tell you what we are downwind of here, Jay, is that concession stand. I'm smelling that popcorn. And the pitch. There's a fly ball, third base, and Perlberg's under it to make the catch. That'll bring up Xavier Bemnister. He's been clawing his way up with his batting average. He's now up to 346.
Number 4, Xavier Bemnister.
And the pitch. There's a strike called. Now Xavier knows what they look like. Watkins at the belt, and he delivers. And he calls strike 2. That was at the letters. Watkins 0-2 pitch. Outside. Tried to get Bemnister to chase one, but Xavier was having none of that. So the 1-2 pitch. That missed down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Watkins at the belt. And the 2-2 pitch. That's high. Count goes full. Bottom of the first inning. No score. 1 away. And the payoff pitch. There's a fly ball foul out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by the Goat Coffee House.
So the count holds at 3-2. And again, the payoff pitch. That one is also fouled back into the screen. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. It's almost like a countdown. 3, 2, 1. And the pitch. There's a shot out into right center field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Rounding first. He's heading towards second. And in safely is Bemnister with a double. Aggressive base running by Xavier Bemnister. He learned how to be aggressive because of Seeley giving him a hard time as they were growing up. Yeah, she's agreeing with that. Caden Erickson coming to the plate. We should give a shout out to Seeley. She's heading back to college in Utah after tonight's game. So this is the last chance we have to work with her. We're going to miss her through all this playoff journey. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 by Caden Erickson. Erickson comes into the game batting .295. He's been hovering right around that 300 mark all season. Little above, little below. And the pitch. There's a shot over to short, and it's off the glove of Kine, and Erickson makes it to first on an error by the shortstop. And Bemnister moves over to third. That's going to bring up the catcher, Sam Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker batting .512 on the season.
A good guy to be coming to the plate with runners on the corners for the Cavs. And 1 out.
And the pitch. Runner goes, ground ball through the hole out into left field, and it's a base hit. They caught Kine going to cover the runner, and Knickerbocker hit it right back through the hole. So the Cavs draw first blood. 1-0.
Brayton Bauer going out to courtesy run for Sam Knickerbocker.
And that's going to bring up Logan Hesselman. He's batting .317. He has 3 home runs on the season. That pitch is outside for a ball. And as of yet, his brother Carter for the Red Sox is one of the few that does not have a home run. There's a ground ball foul down the first base line. Almost had a seeing eye base hit down that line.
That foul ball brought to you by Island Lincoln Dubbers.
1 ball and 1 strike to Hesselman. Erickson's at second. Bauer's at first and pitches outside for a ball. Two balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. The count's even at 2-2. Hey fans, don't forget, if you're watching on your phone or your tablet or your laptop or even on a desktop, you're on YouTube, give us a shout out. We'll be glad to let people know you're watching and tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And the pitch. That's down in the dirt. Count goes full. Watkins looks at second. And now he delivers. That one's fouled back into the screen. Count holds at 3-2. Aiden Pankratz on deck. Watkins delivers. That one was heading for you, Jay.
I noticed that. All is still well in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility, so nice strong fence here.
Yes, we have a very good fence in front of us here at Cinder City Park. And the payoff pitch. Pop up in the infield. Should be infield fly, and the batter's out. So 2 down. It's going to bring up Aiden Pankratz. Pankratz batting .288 in the last Cavalier game. when they closed out the regular season against the Augusta Athletics, Pankratz hit a towering home run over the left field fence. It's not that it went so deep, it just went high. And it got out of the park. There's a strike called. No balls in the strike to Aiden Pankratz. 2 runners on, 2 down. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball out into left center field. It's deep. And getting back and making the catch is Luke Erickson. And so Pankratz flies out to deep center field. And the Cavs go down in the first inning, but they do get 1 run on 2 hits. There was 1 error and 2 were left on base. We've played an inning, and it's the Cavaliers 1 and the Cadott Red Sox nothing on NLWN-TV.
The Eau Claire Cavaliers would like to take veterans out to the ball game. That's right. As a thank you for your service, any veteran of the United States military can receive a lifetime pass for free admission to all Cavalier home games. Just come to Carson Park with your veteran identification, and the Cavaliers will issue you a free lifetime pass to all Cavalier home games. That's just the Cavaliers' way of saying thank you for your service.
Auto Vision Center in Eau Claire, your source for auto glass repair and replacement. Their quality work comes complete with a lifetime warranty on workmanship. When it comes to windshield repair and replacement, Auto Vision Center provides mobile auto glass services with free estimates. So if your windshield needs help, call Auto Vision Center today. That's Auto Vision Center at 1631 North Claremont in Eau Claire. Call 715-834-5277.
And we're back here at Cinder City Park in Altoona. Cavs are the home team. They're hosting the Cadott Red Sox. It normally would be at Carson Park, but that stadium's in use right now, so we're playing it at Cinder City Park. Cinder City Park is a really nice little ballpark. Outfield dimensions, 327 down the left field line, 348 to the power alley, 365 to straightaway center field, 352 to the right field power alley, and 330 down the right field line. Due up for the Red Sox, Logan Brzezinski, Cole Perlberg, and Carter Hesselman. First pitch to Brzezinski is swung on a miss for strike 1. Brzezinski comes into the game batting .408 with 3 home runs. And the pitch, swung on a miss, strike 2. Milner at the belt. And the pitch. Strike 3 called. Brzezinski goes down looking. It's going to bring up Cole Perlberg, batting .283 with a homer.
Batting 6 for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 3, Cole Perlberg.
Perlberg busy defensively. Couple pop-ups in his direction. And there's a strike right down the middle of the plate. And the pitch, strike 2 called. No balls, 2 strikes. Scoreboard's a pitch behind. Seeley's on top of it. And the 0-2 pitch. There's a ground ball to Erickson at short. Throw over to first in time. And there are 2 away. That's going to bring up Carter Hesselman. And I hope I didn't jinx the Cavaliers by saying that Carter Hesselman is one of the few Red Sox that doesn't have a home run yet. Because he's going to make a liar out of me, if anything.
That pitch missed outside. Hesselman is the third Red Sox player who is a former Cavalier, at least in today's starting lineup. And the pitch swung on and missed. A ball and a strike. And the pitch. Strike called. Milner and Knickerbocker playing a little catch right now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and the Red Sox go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. So we have played an inning and a half, and it's the Cavs 1, Red Sox nothing on NLWN-TV.
I can't bounce. Oh my God. Wait, look. Wait, look at me.
Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax has just what you need when you have that craving for a home-cooked meal the way Mom used to make it. Mom's is open from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily and until 9 on Fridays with a complete breakfast menu. Lunch includes sandwiches, salads, wraps, and burgers, along with Mom's comfort food favorites, and don't forget dinner on Fridays with Mom's famous fish fry. The coffee always hot, the breakfast always delicious, and lunch puts a smile on your face. 225 Bremer Avenue, Colfax. Call 715-962-4617. That's Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax.
So we're going to go to the bottom of the second inning, and the Cavaliers leading 1-0. Due up for the Cavaliers, we have Riley Gopinski, Jerome Delikowski, and Trenton Palmer. Cavaliers were making contact against Watkins in the first inning, picked up a couple of hits, garnered a run in the process. Well, that's the second inning in a row Watkins has missed the catcher and hit the screen right in front of me. I think Watkins is trying to pick on me.
You've been fairly quiet as far as your comments, so
yeah,
it doesn't, that wouldn't tick.
Of course,
him
I
off.
just said the Cavaliers were making good contact against him, and so he must not like that.
Oh, there we go.
Cavaliers, number 13, the second baseman.
You want contact.
It's one of those, you want contact? I'll show you contact. Riley Gopinski, batting 184, steps into the right-handed batter's box. And Watkins delivers. Swung on a miss, strike 1. And the pitch. That one's fouled back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's that again.
Trust the fence. Trust the fence.
And they're in the top of the third inning in Chippewa with the Jim Falls Sturgeons leading the Tilden Tigers 1-0. That one's down low for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sturgeons are at the plate, and they have 2 runners on with nobody out.
And the pitch. There's a pop foul out of play.
That's our ball brought to you by Westside Bar and Grill, the official bar sponsor.
And the Sturgeons just hit a 3-run home run to take a 4-0 lead over the Tilden Tigers.
Ooh.
That's in the top of the third inning. Two balls and two strikes to Riley Gopinski. And the pitch. Swung on a miss for strike 3. That's going to bring up Jerome Delikowski. Delikowski's a designated hitter today, and he's batting .245. Goes by the nickname Big Sexy. And the pitch. Check swing, and that got him in the foot, I think, maybe. No? No, I think maybe they call foul ball. They did. It went off his bat. He was trying to back out, but the ball found the bat. No balls and a strike. And the 0-1 pitch. That's high for a ball. About chin level. And the pitch. Check swing high, ball 2. Two balls, one strike. And the pitch, that's high for ball 3. That gives you a pretty good look of how big Jerome Delikowski is. And the pitch. Strike called. That caught the inside corner. Full count now to Jerome Delikowski. Watkins delivers a payoff pitch. It's fouled back into the screen. That was headed for Seeley.
That's right.
Seeley says he's going to get us all
back and forth.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. We're in the bottom of the second. Cavs up by 1. And the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. Delikowski goes down looking. It's going to bring up Trent Palmer. Palmer batting .345, playing right field.
For the Cavaliers, the right fielder, number 22,
doing what Ryan Bemnister has called all season long, that additional leadoff spot. His job down in the number 9 spot is to set the table for the top of the order, which is why you got a guy batting .345, batting in the 9th hole. And the pitch, that's high for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch. Curveball caught the outside corner. That ball had a nice twist on it. Nice job that time by Watkins. Maybe if I say something like that, he'll stop throwing at us. The 1-1 pitch. Tried the same thing. That one stayed outside. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. That stayed outside. Ball 3.
And Larry Durkop called time. And evidently there is a gate that came open as a ball came flying into the outfield from the softball field. And he let the young lady come in and retrieve it. As Pankratz tossed it to her. So now we're ready to continue. 3-1 is the count. It's Trenton Palmer. Watkins delivers. Swing and a miss, strike two. Three balls and two strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike three. So this inning, Watkins struck out the side for the Cavaliers. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We've played two, and it's the Cavs 1 and the Red Sox nothing on NLWN-TV.
NLWN-TV is excited to bring you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball. If the Cavaliers win today, they will next play the winner of the game between the Tilden Tigers and the Jim Falls Sturgeons at a site yet to be determined in the CRBL Championship game on Saturday, August 1st. Coverage on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at noon. That's Cavalier Baseball on Saturday, August 1st on NLWN-TV.
Cavalier baseball, we're ready to fight!
Get in touch with the roots of the Chippewa Valley at the Chippewa Valley Museum. Located in Eau Claire's Carson Park, with a mission of connecting people to their community and inspire curiosity. From reinventing the Chippewa Valley, a century of change in farm life, the Farmhouse Theater, along with the Wisconsin Logging Museum and Logging Camp. Also, the Chippewa Valley Museum features special temporary exhibits and traveling exhibits, as well as web exhibits. The Chippewa Valley Museum is open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Call for more information at 715-834-7871.
This summer, the Chippewa Valley Museum introduces a new cemetery walking tour developed by Robert Goh and Greg Koken. They will guide you through Lakeview Cemetery. There are just a few slots available for this historic tour on August 18th. For more information, call the museum, 715-834-7871.
That's a pretty fascinating thing to do sometime, is take one of those cemetery tours. Learn a lot about the local history, and you see things that make you think and wonder about. And I always thought if I was an author, I would wander through a cemetery and try to figure out stories from there. Top of the third inning, leading things off is Henry Wilkerson, and he's looking for his first hit of the season. He doesn't have a whole lot of at-bats. In fact, he doesn't have any official at-bats. And he looks at strike two. And the pitch. There's a ground ball over to second. Kapinski's flip over to Hesselman in time, and Wilkinson's out. That brings up Chad Cron, the designated hitter. Cron hitting .250 on the year with a pair of home runs. And the pitch. There's a fly ball out into left field, moving over, and Pankratz makes the catch. 2 away. It's going to bring up Jack Kine, who fouled out to left field his last time up.
Now batting for Cadott, the shortstop, Jack Kane.
Oh, it's pronounced Kane, okay. And the pitch. That one missed outside. That's that big sweeper again that time by Milner. But it swept a little wide. And a ground ball over to Hesselman, and nobody there to cover the bag. And so Kane gets on with an infield hit.
Center fielder, Luke Erickson.
That's going to bring up Luke Erickson, who struck out his last time up. And there's another ground ball through the hole out into right field. Kane rounds second. He's going to check in at third. And the Red Sox have runners on the corners. That's going to bring up Sam Feck. He singled to center field his last time up.
First baseman, Sam Feck.
Milner's got runners on the corners. And the pitch, swung on a miss, strike one. Kane on third. Erickson on first. Feck at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. That one's fouled into the Red Sox dugout. Milner looks at first. Now he delivers. Runner goes. Pitch is smothered by Knickerbocker. So it's a stolen base for Luke Erickson. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 down. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So, for the Cadott Red Sox, no runs on 2 hits. There were no errors, and 2 were left on base. We've played 2.5 innings, and it's the Cavaliers 1, Red Sox nothing on NLWN-TV.
Sunset House Motel and RV Park in Port Mansfield, Texas, is your destination for your next fishing or hunting adventure. With 20 rooms available including condos and RV spots, Sunset House Motel and RV Park is the place where outdoor sports people stay when they're looking for fishing and hunting adventure. Sunset House Motel and RV Park is located only a few blocks from the dock and is within walking distance to all the local restaurants. Call them at 956-944-2182 to book your stay. That's Sunset House Motel and RV Park in Port Mansfield, Texas.
Midwest Environmental Consultants, your partner and guide. From soil testing to landscapes, they cover it all. Lawn care and beauty, they're ready to call. With expertise in the ground, they'll analyze what's there. Call 608-468-2067 and let's get started. You deserve the best.
And we're back here in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility at Cinder City Park. As we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, Cavaliers lead 1-0, due up for the Cavaliers. We have Brayton Tillman, Xavier Bemnister, and Caden Erickson. It's the top of the order for the Cavs. That part of the lineup gave the Cavs that 1-0 lead. See if they can do it again. Now that's the 3rd inning in a row Watkins has hit the backstop on the warm-up pitches. Maybe it's not us.
No. I would guess Brzezinski would have much to do with that as well.
Bottom of the 3rd for the Eau Claire Cavaliers, the center fielder, Brayton Tillman.
And we have a scoring update. Now we're in the bottom of the third inning, and it's the Jim Falls Sturgeons leading the Tilden Tigers 6-0 in the bottom of the third inning. Tigers digging a bit of a hole, although they are a powerful ball club. Brayton Tillman steps in. Chase Watkins on the mound, and he delivers. There's a strike at the belt. And the 0-1 by Watkins. Swing and a miss, strike two. Watkins looks in, shakes off a sign. Now he's at the belt. And the 0-2 pitch is outside for a ball. Again, that's a pretty smart pitch. Put it just off the plate. So even if he does make contact, he's not going to hurt you bad with it. A ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch, ground ball foul down the first base line. Ashton Kroll down there in the coach's box fielded that one. So the count holds at 1-2. Tillman popped to third his last time up. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's the 4th straight strikeout by Watkins. It's going to bring up Xavier Bemnister, who doubled in his first appearance.
Third baseman, Bobby Bemnister.
Watkins looks in, and the first pitch, that one's fouled back into the screen. No balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. 0-2 now the count to Bemnister. That one's down in the dirt, and it got past Brzezinski. Back to the screen. So it's 1-2. Watkins at the belt. And the 1-2 pitch. That's fouled back into the screen. And the 1-2. That one's popped up in the infield. Coming in is Feck, and he makes the catch. So there's 2 away. It's going to bring up Caden Erickson. He got on via an error by shortstop Kane.
The shortstop, Caden Erickson.
Jack Kane had one that took a high hop, but he had his glove on it, and it just flew out of his glove out into left field. And the pitch, there's a strike called. Belt level. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Erickson kind of laughing at himself at that one. I think he was trying his golf game on that one, trying to hit one out of the bunker. He didn't bring the sand wedge with him. Watkins 0-2 pitch. And there's a shot out into left field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Erickson rounds first. He's going to hold there. So now Sam Knickerbocker comes up. He singled. It was an RBI single his last time up.
The catcher, Sam Knickerbocker.
So Knickerbocker steps in. Erickson takes his lead at first. And the pitch. That's low and inside. Ball and no strikes. And the pitch. There's a throw over to first from Perlberg at third, and Knickerbocker's out 5-3. So the Cavs get no runs on one hit. There were no errors and one left on base. So we have played 3 innings, and it's the Cavaliers 1 and the Cadott Red Sox nothing on NLWN-TV.
NLWN-2 invites you to join us in our time machine and journey back to the 1860s for some vintage baseball with the Menominee Blue Caps. Our next broadcast will be on Monday, August 17th, as the Blue Caps will take on the Rum River Rovers, the Sand Creek Nine, and the St. Croix Steps from an old-fashioned county fair in Cameron, Wisconsin. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. That's Vintage Baseball, Monday, August 17th on NLWN2.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
So we're going to head to the 4th inning from Cinder City Park in Altoona with the Cavaliers leading 1-0. And to take us through the middle innings, here's Jay Fall.
Thank you, Rick Olson. Nice night for baseball. Cavs up 1-0. Top of the 4th. We're in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility at Cinder City Park in Altoona. And the Cavaliers hosting tonight. We've got Dan Cam tonight, Dan Pechaw on the camera, our director, Silly Bemnister, and Rick Olson, and I'm Jay Fall. Thanks for joining us. So if the Cavaliers are successful tonight, they will play the winner of that game that we've been dropping the score on in, where Jim Falls is leading Tilden 6-0 in the 3rd inning, bottom of the 3rd inning. And that game will be on Saturday afternoon. So now leading off, Jack Redwine for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. First strike, 1. Cavaliers 1, Cadott Red Sox 0. That pitch outside for ball 1.
The Cavalier faithful had second thoughts about that one. But Larry Durkop has a better view of it.
And that pitch low, swung on, and chopped foul.
Nice
to the
job.
first base coach.
I think that was Zach Thiese down there in the first base coaching box, and he made a nice stab.
Redwine was forced out at first base the last time he batted in the first inning, and swing and a miss. Strike 3. One down for the Red Sox. That brings up Logan Brzezinski, the catcher.
That's strikeout number 5 for Andrew Milner.
And speaking of strikeouts, Logan Brzezinski had one of those 5 strikeouts when he batted last, or attempted to in the second inning. Andrew Milner finding the zone well tonight. A little bit of a breeze blowing out towards center field. And that ball popped up to center fielder. Tillman underneath it and catches it for out number 2. That'll bring up third baseman Cole Perlberg, who grounded out to shortstop in the second inning. 1-0 the score. Eau Claire Cavaliers leading the Cadott Red Sox. Winner faces the Tilden Jim Falls winner Saturday.
And as we mentioned, that's a 6-0 game after 3 innings with the Jim Falls Sturgeons leading the Tilden Tigers.
Milner checks, throws, swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. In comes the pitch. That ball hit down the to third baseman.
That was a
Xavier
line drive.
Bemnister. And that retires the Red Sox in the top of the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners. Score at the end of 2.5. Eau Claire Cavaliers 1. The Cadott Red Sox nothing on NLWN-TV.
When you have that craving for a home-cooked meal the way Mom used to make it, rest assured, you can still get that meal by going to Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax. Mom's is open daily, serving breakfast and lunch, and don't forget dinner on Friday nights with Mom's famous fish fry. The coffee is always hot, the breakfast is always delicious, and lunch will put a smile on your face and in your stomach. 225 Bremer Avenue, Colfax. Call 715-962-4617. That's Mom's Restaurant and Pub.
In November of 2018, our daughter Jana passed away. The outpouring of support was unbelievable. Support that we received inspired us to start a foundation called the Jana Kelly Memorial Foundation. And through that foundation,
we've given back in a lot of different ways, through projects, through different other charities that we've supported. We like to help Humane Association, and the Ronald McDonald House is something that's very near and dear to us. We've also recently, this last year, we actually built a tiny house. It's really exciting to be able to give back in different ways.
to learn more or to help financially, would find us on Facebook or www.janakelly.com.
Welcome back to Cinder City Park in Altoona. An update on the score in the other half of tonight's league semifinal. It's the bottom of the 4th, and Tilden has scored a run. They are batting, and they now trail 6-1 to the Jim Falls Sturgeons. In this semifinal, your Eau Claire Cavaliers are on top 1-0. We're in the bottom of the 4th.
And it wouldn't be a warm-up session if Watkins didn't hit the backstop with a pitch. 4th inning in a row.
And I think he continues to move down the line.
Yeah,
was pretty
I
close
think he's
to me.
spreading the love around.
Yes, he is. 2 up for the Cavs are Hesseman, Pankratz, and Gapinski in the 5th, 6th, and 7th positions. And leading off will be first baseman Logan Hesselman. He had an infield fly out to the third base area in the first inning. when the Cavs scored their run. Still on the mound, Chase Watkins for the Red Sox. Watkins takes a breath, delivers the pitch. That one hit foul toward the Red Sox warm-up circle. On deck circle.
Cavaliers have 1 run on 3 hits. They've not committed any errors. Red Sox, no runs, 3 hits, and they've committed 1 error.
0-1 to Logan Hesselman. Watkins delivers. That one is low and away for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Watkins winds, delivers. That one high and away. Ball 2, 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. Watkins winds, delivers. That one hit out toward right field, and getting under it is Wilkerson.
Right in front
1.
of the 352 sign. So Hesselman gave that one a ride. It just needed about 3 more feet.
Now Aiden Pankratz, the left fielder who flew out to center field in the first inning, is now up. Cavs have 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And a 1-0 lead. So no runners for Watkins to worry about as he gets ready to deliver to Pankratz. That one outside. Ball 1, 1-0. Watkins at the belt. And the pitch, right down the middle, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pankratz ready, fouled right back.
All right, that was for one of us, Seeley. Might have gone right between us.
Well, I got the last one, so it's moving down, you know. It's moving around. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Aiden Pankratz. Chase Watkins delivers. That ball hit in the gap to, just right of the third baseman. And that is a nice base hit for Aiden Pankratz. So Pankratz on first brings up Riley Gopinski, who struck out in the 2nd inning the last time he batted.
Second baseman, Riley hit 1 into Gopinski.
Pankratz is the runner on first.
Oh, I got to hand it to Steve Kent. Not only can he sing the national anthem, but this is Riley hit 1 in the Gopinski.
Throw goes back to first, and Pankratz back there in plenty of time. Watkins to Feck.
That one was so corny, it sounded like something I might have said.
Thrown back to first. Pankratz gets back.
Pankratz definitely has Watkins' attention.
Gopinski ready. Watkins throws back to first. Yeah, Watkins paying a lot of attention to Pankratz over at first. Likes that sign, the pitch and the throw to second. Pankratz slides in. Ball goes out into center field. Pankratz headed into third and face first, and he slides in safely.
That's going to go as a stolen base and then an error on the throw.
So Pankratz' square in that inning is pretty full. Stolen base, base hit. Kapinski on the error. Or is that a fielder's choice?
No, you still have Kapinski at the plate.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And he tried to do the squeeze bunt and put it foul down the third baseline.
One nothing Cavaliers. Bottom of the fourth. Riley Kapinski still batting, 0-2 count. And Kapinski gets a piece of it. Going into left field, going out of here. A 2-run homer for Riley Kapinski. Also scores Aiden Pankratz, and the Cavaliers lead 3-0.
Kapinski came into the game with a 184 batting average and been struggling a little at the plate, and he made up for it right there.
2-run homer. Bases are clear for Jerome Delikowski, the designated hitter. 1 out. Cavs stretch their lead to 3-0. Watkins delivers, swing and a miss, strike one.
Jerome was looking to get one of his own right there.
Can work that in.
I've heard worse ideas.
And Watkins delivers that one right down the middle for strike two, looking. 0-2 to Jerome Delikowski. Watkins delivers. That one fouled. Bounces off the dirt.
Actually,
Ball
it was
one.
a ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Check swing by Delikowski. And last time he did a check swing, the ball found the bat, and it was a foul ball.
And swing and a miss. Strike three to Jerome Delikowski, and that is the second out. That brings up Trenton Palmer in the 9th position. He also plays the 9th position on defense, right field. He struck out last time he batted in the 2nd inning.
That was the 5th strikeout for Watkins tonight. So he's been living right near the strike zone.
That one high for ball one. 1-0, 2 outs. Cavaliers 3, Cadott Red Sox 0. Watkins, that pitch low and outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Updated score from Chippewa Falls. Sturgeons have moved it back to a 6-run lead as they now lead 6-1. They're in the bottom of the 5th.
And strike
so
1.
7-1 Sturgeons.
Chase Watkins delivers, check swing, but strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that retires the Cavaliers in the bottom of the fourth inning. But the Cavaliers scored 2 runs on 2 big hits. There was 1 error by the Red Sox and no runners left. Score at the end of 3.5 innings of play, or 4 innings of play. Sorry, 3-0. Eau Claire Cavaliers lead the Cadott Red Sox 3-0 on NLWN-TV.
Debt doesn't have to be complicated. Let Marine Credit Union simplify your debt so you can feel good about your money. Schedule time to get started at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Marine Credit Union is rewarding you for making on-time loan payments with our My Loan Rewards program. Take out a loan, open a checking account with a qualified direct deposit, and get money back. Chart your course. Get details at marinecu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Leadoff batter for the Red Sox in the 5th inning is second baseman Carter Hesselman. And he starts out with a ball. He struck out in the 2nd inning. Three 0 Cavaliers lead, and that ball popped up, and it will go out of play.
That ball brought to you by NLWN-TV.
Strike one.
You can follow the Cavaliers all season long on YouTube at NLWN-TV.
One ball, one strike. Andrew Milner winds, delivers. That ball fouled out again over the dugout, the Cadott Red Sox.
As always, drink responsibly.
Henry Wilkerson and Chad Crone will be up after this. Milner delivers that ball again. That is fouled off, or down the first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And swing and a miss for strike 3 and the first out in the 5th inning for the Cadott Red Sox. So that'll bring up right fielder Henry Wilkinson, who grounded out to second. Milner checks a sign, curves in for a strike.
Oh, what a nasty breaking pitch that was.
Yeah, let's see more. Henry Wilkinson at bat. That one inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Milner delivers that one low and inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Milner sends the ball in. That one is hit into the gap over second base. And that is another base hit for the Red Sox.
And that's Wilkinson's first hit of the season.
Yeah.
In fact, he grounded out his first time up and hit that one. Those are his first 2 official at-bats. So he now has a .500 batting average. He's probably leading the Red Sox.
And that one right down the middle for strike 1 to Chad Crone.
It's funny how that math works when you have a low number of at-bats.
Yeah. That pitch just outside for ball one.
Yes.
Ball two.
Put a little euchre in that one just a bit outside.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And that one, an inside pitch, and it's going to be popped up to center field. Tillman gets under it for the second out. So that brings us to the top of the order for the Red Sox, and Jack Kane, who had a base hit to the second base area and flew out to left. Actually fouled it out that way. Pitch delivered, that one a ball, inside and low.
Yeah, that infield hit that he got was a ground ball. It was actually fielded by Hesselman. Hesselman and Gapinski and Milner all converged on it. Nobody covered first, which is why he beat it out. Nobody could beat him to the bag.
So Milner tosses over toward Wilkinson, who gets back for the Red Sox. That pitch inside, and that one hit to short left center. And another base hit for the Red Sox. So Luke Erickson, the center fielder, is up next. He struck out in the first inning and had a base hit to right, followed by a stolen base in the third inning. 2 outs for the Cadott Red Sox. Cavaliers with a 3-0 lead in the top of the 5th. Milner checks second, delivers, and that pitch hit Erickson in the hip.
That was a breaking ball that didn't break.
So now the bases are loaded for the Red Sox, and up Sam Feck, the first baseman. He struck out and had a base hit to center in the first inning. And Knickerbocker goes out to have a quick chat with Milner. Two outs. Bases loaded. Pitch goes in. That one hits Feck, and that is going to bring in a run with the bases loaded. Score now 3-1, Cavaliers. 2 straight batters hit. Jack Redwine, the left fielder, now up. He struck out in the 4th inning and was put out unassisted to first base in the first inning. And the first pitch in for a strike.
This is where Milner makes the decision. He's done messing around.
And that one hit to the gap over to second base, and Gapinski fields it and retires the side. So the Cadott Red Sox score 1 run on 2 hits. There were no Cavalier errors, and there were 3 runners left on base. Score at the end of 4.5 innings of play. The Eau Claire Cavaliers 3, the Cadott Red Sox 1. You're watching it on NLWN-TV.
Honey, the kids are antsy. What can we do that will keep all of us entertained and won't break the bank?
How about we take them to the Cavaliers game? Tickets are inexpensive. There's popcorn, hot dogs, and other baseball treats, and great baseball action.
That's right, Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball, your best choice for affordable family entertainment. Check out the schedule at www.eauclaircavaliers.org.
We do have a score update from Chippewa Falls. Tilden Tigers trying to battle their way back into that game. They're in the top of the 6th inning. Sturgeon still lead it, but it's now 7-4. Jim Fall Sturgeon's leading the Tilden Tigers. And we have a new pitcher for the Cadott Red Sox. Henry Wilkinson is now on the mound. He got the win in game 1 of that doubleheader.
Checking to see who took over for him in right. They just swap them.
For the Cavaliers, the center fielder, Brayton.
Yeah, their numbers are on the back. Can't tell.
We'll have to keep an eye on that.
And so leading off for the Cavaliers are top of the order. Brayton Tillman, center fielder, struck out in the 3rd and flew out to left in the 1st inning. New pitcher, Henry Wilkinson, and we're checking to see who took over for Wilkinson over out in right field. And first pitch fouled over the top of the Cavs dugout.
That foul ball brought to you by Burger King of Eau Claire.
No balls, 1 strike.
Numbers on Chase Watkins. He went 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, 2 of which were earned.
And that ball hit along the first baseline out into right field. And Tillman's going to stay put.
Yeah, he took a big turn. But whoever's out there in right field got over on it pretty quickly.
Now Xavier Bemnister, the third baseman, now batting for the Cavaliers. He had a double and scored the run in the 1st inning and popped out to first base in the 3rd inning.
As I was saying on Watkins' numbers, 4 innings, 3 runs, 2 were earned on 5 hits, struck out 6.
And the throw to first in time.
But a nice sacrifice bunt that time by Bemnister.
So that moves Tillman to second and brings up Caden Erickson, the shortstop, with no outs. Erickson got on by an error in the 1st inning, and in the 3rd had a base hit out to left.
Wilkinson comes into the game on the mound with 12 innings pitched. Has a 3.00 earned run average.
And that ball into the dirt and gets by the catcher Brzezinski. And that advances Tillman to 3rd.
Wilkinson has a 2-0 record. And in those 12 innings, he's got 16 strikeouts.
So Caden Erickson for the Cavaliers, bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Cavs still have a lead, 3-1.
Trying to get that run back they gave up last half inning.
And that pitch fouled for strike 1. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Tillman waiting for an opportunity on 3rd base. And that ball fouled back into the screen. Still 1-2.
Wilkinson, known for his fastball.
Wilkinson takes a peek toward third, delivers. That ball popped up to the first base area. Hesselman, the second baseman, catches that for out number 2.
Yeah, Hesselman called off Feck on that play simply because Feck got kind of twisted around by it. Hesselman had a good angle, and the smart play was to call him off.
Now cleanup batter Sam Knickerbocker, the catcher, batting. He had a base hit to left and an RBI in the first inning and grounded out to third. That pitch in there, and that ball hit foul down near first base. Strike 1.
Feck was on it right away. Knickerbocker is probably very fortunate that Larry Durkop called that foul.
So Henry Wilkinson, the hurler for the Red Sox, delivers that one low and away. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Knickerbocker pondering, steps back into the batter's box. Wilkerson likes the first sign at the belt, and the pitch. That one was hit foul.
Banners, graphic design, architectural drawings.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Sam Knickerbocker. 2 outs for the Cavaliers. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Cavs with a 3-1 lead.
It's a wild one up in Chippewa Falls. Sturgeons are now leading 9-4 in the top of the 6th.
And that one hit over to second base. The throw from Hesselman to Feck retires the Cavaliers. And with that, there were no runs for the Cavs on 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 runner left. Score at the end of 5 complete innings of play. The Eau Claire Cavaliers 3, the Cadott Red Sox.
Your source for auto glass repair and replacement. Their quality work comes complete with a lifetime warranty on workmanship. When it comes to windshield repair and replacement, Auto Vision Center provides mobile auto glass services with free estimates. So if your windshield needs help, call Auto Vision Center today. That's Auto Vision Center at 1631 North Claremont in Eau Claire. Call 715-834-5277.
The Eau Claire Cavaliers would like to take veterans out to the ball game. That's right. As a thank you for your service, any veteran of the United States military can receive a lifetime pass for free admission to all Cavalier home games. Just come to Carson Park with your veteran identification, and the Cavaliers will issue you a free lifetime pass to all Cavalier home games. That's just the Cavaliers' way of saying thank you for your service.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Welcome back to Cinder City Park in Altoona. The Eau Claire Cavaliers are hosting this semifinal game and leading the Cadott Red Sox 3-1. We're in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility. Our director tonight is Celie Bemnister, and we've got Dan Cam tonight, Dan Petcha on the camera, along with Rick Olson. I'm Jay Fall.
I like that term, the Dan Cam.
That just kind of flowed onto the paper tonight. I don't know what. There's been all kinds of stuff flowing today. But anyway, Logan
Glad you said
Brzezinski.
Oh, he crushed that.
And that one's going left field. Goodbye. That is a solo homer for Logan Brzezinski. And the game has now become a lot closer. It's 3-2. Cavs still have the lead. But one swing of the bat closes that gap to 1.
That's Brzezinski's 4th home run of the season.
Third baseman, Cole Perlberg.
Cole Perlberg, the third baseman, grounded out to short in the second inning and popped up to third base area in the 4th. And the first pitch, a strike. 0-1 to Cole Perlberg. And that pitch just inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Milner lines, delivers that pitch. Popped up, and that one is going out of play down by the past the dugout of the Red Sox. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Perlberg. Milner delivers. That one, swing and a miss.
Nasty curveball again.
Strike 3. And the first out for the Red Sox here in the top of the 6th.
That last pitch looked like it went every direction but toward the bat, which is exactly what Milner was hoping for.
Carter Hessman up now. He struck out each time that he's been up, the last 2. And that one starts out with a pitch just above the knees for strike 1. Hesselman batted last in the 2nd and 5th innings. Milner delivers. That one fouled back to the backstop, up high. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cavs up by 1 in the top of the 6th. That pitch comes in, and that one moving right down the line, right back to near the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility.
And once again, Celia is thankful for a good screen in front of her.
That pitch just catches the outside corner, and striking out looking, Carter Hesselman, 3 strikeouts tonight.
The pitcher, Henry Wilkinson.
So pitcher Henry Wilkinson is now batting.
That's 8 strikeouts in the game for Milner.
And let's see, Wilkinson grounded out to second and had a base hit to the second base area.
Comes into this at-bat with a .500 batting average.
That pitch low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Of course, he doesn't have enough at-bats to qualify for a lead in that category, but it's still a .500 batting average.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. And as we said, I think in the Cadott doubleheader several times, it's not a Knickerbocker 500.
Yeah.
Milner delivers, swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Henry Wilkinson, the pitcher. Milner taking his time, delivers. That one caught the outside corner, and Wilkinson goes down looking, and so do the Red Sox. But Cadott scores 1 run on that 1 hit, that homer over the left field fence. There were no Cavalier errors and no base runners left. Score at the end of 5.5 innings of play. The Eau Claire Cavaliers 3, the Cadott Red Sox 2 on NLWN-TV.
Midwest Environmental Consultants, your partner and guide. From soil testing to landscapes, they cover it all. Lawn care and beauty, they're ready to call. With expertise in the ground, they'll analyze what's there. Call 608-468-2067 and let's get started. You deserve the best.
NLWN-TV is excited to bring you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball. If the Cavaliers win today, they will next play the winner of the game between the Tilden Tigers and the Jim Falls Sturgeons at a site yet to be determined in the CRBL Championship game on Saturday, August 1st. Coverage on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at noon. That's Cavalier baseball on Saturday, August 1st on NLWN-TV.
Cavalier baseball, we're ready to fight!
Cavaliers 6th inning from Altoona. On Wildcard Wednesday, semifinal, 3-2, the Cavs have a lead over the Cadott Red Sox. In the other game we're watching, Jim Falls is leading Tilden 9-4. And that game in the 6th inning, bottom of the 6th. So winners play on Saturday afternoon, 12:30. I would assume the higher seed team will host that, so...
You are correct.
Okay.
So if everything remains as it is right now, the Cavs would end up hosting that game. Problem is we don't know exactly where yet because Carson Park, once again, is not available.
Coming back here to Altoona would be all right.
Yes, it would.
So due up for the Cavaliers, Hesselman, Pankratz, and Gapinski, the 5th, 6th, and 7th batters in the order.
In fact, this would be a really nice place to come back to because 2 years ago, the Cavaliers won the CRBL title in this ballpark. And so they'd love to repeat that feat.
All right. We'll pull for that. Logan Hesselman, the first baseman.
But let's get through this one first.
Right. That's, yeah. Infield fly to third base and flew out to right field. First pitch, high for ball one.
That didn't miss by much.
And Chase Watkins is out in right field. Caught his number. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caught the number 1 as he was going out there. So basically, Wilkinson and Watkins swapped positions on the defense. Wilkinson, boy, that was about nose high for ball 2. Wilkinson delivers. That ball fouled straight back into the fence.
Right at you.
See, it's just moving down the line. We all get a turn. So it's back down here to the third base side. I'm the farthest left in the group. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Wilkinson. That one popped up, and Wilkinson looking to get under it, and he does and catches it for the first out. That will bring up Aiden Pankratz, the left fielder. He flew out to center field and had a base hit in the 4th inning. That flyout was in the 1st inning. And then he got on then he got to second on a stolen base, and an error put him on 3rd, and he ended up scoring one of the 2 4th inning runs for the Cavaliers. No outs, ball gets loose, but nobody on base.
Run came as a result of the 2-run home run by Riley Gapinski, who's on deck.
Delivered, swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Aiden Pankratz. 3-2 Cavaliers. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to Aiden Pankratz. Scoreboard a bit behind. We have 1 out. Wilkinson delivers, swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 outs. And that will bring up Riley Kopinski, as Rick mentioned, had that nice 2-run homer to put the Cavs ahead a little bit more. But the Red Sox answered with a homer of their own to make it our 3-2 ball game. And that pitch hit foul. That one goes over the bleachers on the first base side. No balls and a strike. And that ball inside. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs for the Cavaliers in the bottom of the 6th. Henry Wilkinson, the pitcher, winds, delivers, and that a strike called. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces wild. Wilkinson delivers, and that is just across the plate for strike 3. So that retires the Cavaliers with no runs, no hits, no errors, and no base runners. Score at the end of 6 innings of play. The Eau Claire Cavaliers 3, the Cadott Red Sox 2. You're watching it on NLWN-TV.
Get in touch with the roots of the Chippewa Valley at the Chippewa Valley Museum. Located in Eau Claire's Carson Park, with a mission of connecting people to their community and inspire curiosity. From reinventing the Chippewa Valley, a century of change in farm life, the Farmhouse Theater, along with the Wisconsin Logging Museum and Logging Camp. Also, the Chippewa Valley Museum features special temporary exhibits and traveling exhibits, as well as web exhibits. The Chippewa Valley Museum is open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Call for more information at 715-834-7871.
This summer, the Chippewa Valley Museum introduces a new cemetery walking tour developed by Robert Goh and Greg Koken. They will guide you through Lakeview Cemetery. There are just a few slots available for this historic tour on August 18th. If you'd like more information or want to get one of those spots, call the museum 715-834-7871. And to take us through the last 3 innings, here's Rick Olson.
Well, when I turned it over to Jay, we had a 1-run lead for the Cavaliers, and Jay turns it back to me. Cavaliers have a 1-run lead. A lot of excitement in between, but yeah. Leading things off for the Cadott Red Sox will be Chad Crane. Or Crone, I should say. And that pitch is outside for a ball. He'll be followed by Jack Kane and Luke Erickson. And that pitch missed high for a ball. Andrew Milner still on the mound for the Cavaliers, starting his 7th inning of work. And there's a strike on the inside corner.
Even though Crone backed away, Milner a good job of finding that plate.
And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Chad Crone. Flew out twice, once to left, once to center. And there's a line shot right into the glove of Bemnister. And that's 1 out. It's going to bring up Jack Kane. He's 2 for 3. He's got a multi-hit. He has an infield hit to first and then single to center. He also fouled out to left. Not in that order. And he fouls that one back into the screen. No balls and a strike. Milner's pitch. Inside for a ball. Here's the pitch. That one's a little low for a ball. And that one missed the outside corner. 3 balls and a strike to Jack Kane. And the pitch foul back into the screen. I think Kane might have swung at ball 4 that time. That takes the count to full. And here's the payoff pitch. That's outside for ball 4. That is the first walk given up by either pitcher or any of the pitchers tonight.
Center fielder, Luke Erickson.
That's going to bring up Luke Erickson. He's 1 for 2, and he was also hit by the pitch. He singled to right and also struck out. And there's a ground ball down the first base line and picked up foul by Hesselman. That one almost did the Cavaliers a favor. It was staying fair until the last second. And the 0-1 pitch. That's a strike call. Big curveball caught the inside corner. 0-2 is the count to Luke Erickson. And there's a shot right into the glove of Hesselman, and he stepped on first for a double play. That's a line to 3 unassisted double play, and the Cavaliers are out of the inning. No runs on no hits. There were no errors and nobody left on base. We've played 6.5. It's the 7th inning stretch, and the Cavaliers 3 and the Red Sox 2 on NLWN-TV.
Yeah, we're the Vikings. Hear us roar. Colfax pride, we're ready to soar.
NLWN-2 is excited to bring you Colfax Viking football.
Friday night lights, we lace up.
Our first broadcast will be on Friday, August 21st, when the Colfax Vikings host the Augusta Beavers. Coverage begins at 6:40 p.m. with Viking Preview.
Got nothing to hide.
That's live Colfax Viking football on Friday, August 21st on NLWN-2.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff.
Mama!
Like making sure your kids are in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
And we're back here at the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility at Cinder City Park in Altoona. Cavaliers with a 1-run lead in the bottom of the 7th inning. Looking to pick up some insurance runs. Due up, we have Jerome Delikowski, Trenton Palmer, and Brayton Tillman. Score update, bottom of the 7th inning over in Chippewa Falls. It's the Jim Falls Sturgeons 11 and the Tilden Tigers 4. As the Sturgeons are trying to punch their ticket. Maybe their ticker too. But they're trying to punch their ticket to the CRBL championship on Saturday. Jerome Delikowski at the plate. He struck out twice. And that pitch is inside. Wilkinson delivers, and that's fouled back, out of play.
NFL ball brought to you by Sports Talk 105.1. You can catch the Dan Casper Show 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. weekdays.
Cavs 3 runs, 6 hits. Red Sox 2 runs, 6 hits. But they've also committed 2 errors. There's a strike called. Ball and 2 strikes to Jerome Delikowski. And the pitch. There's a ground ball over to third. Picked up and thrown over to first in time. Perlberg gets it over to Feck. And 5-3 on the putout. Now up, the right fielder, Trenton Palmer, who's also struck out twice. He's overdue. Wilkinson winds and delivers. That's outside for a ball. Wilkinson starts his motion. And that pitch missed low. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the wind and the 2-0 pitch. That's a strike called at the knees. And the 2-1 pitch. It's inside for ball 3. Let's see what kind of an insurance salesman Trent Palmer is. Get him on base, see if we can get some insurance runs here. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2. So the count is now full. Wilkinson starts his motion. The payoff pitch. That's high for ball 4. First walk given up by Wilkinson. And the Cavs have a runner on first. Back to the top of the order for the Cavaliers, Brayton Tillman. He singled to right his last time up. So he's 1 for 3. So Palmer did his job. He has set the table now for the top of the order.
He takes his lead at first. And the pitch. Curveball, strike called. At the belt, throw over to first. And he's back close play at first. And Palmer's not getting up. Now he is. Ryan Bemnister going out to check on him. And Palmer says, I'm okay. So Palmer's going to stay in. Gets a nice hand for staying into the game from the Cavalier faithful. Once again, the Cavaliers travel well, and even though it's a home game, fans had to travel tonight. Actually, the Red Sox traveled well as well. Runner goes, strike called, and down to second. With a stolen base goes Palmer. I guess he is okay after that pickoff attempt.
Quickly made his way to second.
A ball or no balls and 2 strikes to Brayton Tillman. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 down. It's going to bring up Xavier Bemnister. He's 1 for 2. Doubled his first time up. Then popped to first and laid down a sacrifice bunt. He won't be bunting this time around. And the pitch. That missed inside for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Wilkinson delivers. That's down low. Ball got away from Brzezinski, but he got on it right away. Two balls, no strikes, 2 down. And the pitch. Check swing, foul. That woke up the Cadott dugout.
That foul ball brought to you by Madison Street Auto Body.
And the pitch. High pop up. Foul territory. 3 people coming over, and it falls in between them. It found the Bermuda Triangle. And Bemnister gets another crack at it. Count holds. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runner on second. Bemnister with a little grin on his face as he retrieved his bat. He knows he got away with one there. And the 2-2 pitch. Check swing. Oh, and they appealed, and Rick Beyer says a swing and a miss for a strikeout. So the Cavaliers get no runs on no hits.
no errors, 1 runner left on base. We've completed 7, and it's 3-2. Cavaliers on top on NLWN-TV.
Be right there. Wait. Use the shovel and bucket of water, remember? Drown, stir, drown, feel. Then make sure it's cool.
Where'd you learn that?
SmokeyBear.com. Brushed up on some tips before we left. Don't want to start a wildfire, right?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
And we're back here in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility. Rick Olson with you, along with Jay Fall, Seeley Bemnister on the computer, and Dan Petchow on the camera, or as Jay said, the Dan Cam.
Red Sox, the first baseman, Sam Beck.
Leading things off for the Red Sox, Sam Feck. He's 1 for 2, single to center field, struck out, and then his last time up, he was hit by the pitch. And that was an RBI hit by pitch. And that pitch is just a little low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. That's outside for ball 2. Milner knew it as soon as he released that one. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball foul down the right field line. So, 2-1. And there is a pop foul on the left side. So the count's even at 2-2 to Sam Feck, the first baseman. And the pitch. Strike. Oh, no. They said inside. Count goes full. I thought that Larry Durkop was calling that a strike, but he didn't. And here's the payoff pitch. There's a ground ball through the hole into right field. So the tying runs on first, brings up Jack Redwine. And Ryan Bemnister wants to go out and have a chat. We do have activity going on in the bullpen for the Cavaliers. My guess is it's going to be Aiden Ecker warming up down there. But whoever's catching for him is right in the way of his number. And we have a pinch runner out there for Feck, and that's going to be Gabler, Jack Gabler.
Number 18 is number 30, Jack Gabler.
And it is Aiden Ecker warming up out in the Cavs bullpen.
For the Red Sox, center or left fielder, Jack Redwine.
And Redwine is 0 for 3. Check swing strike called.
No balls and a strike. And that curveball just missed outside. And the pitch, foul back. 1-2.
That ball brought to you by Auto Vision Center, where they specialize in windshield repair, replacement, and
They're in the 8th inning in Chippewa Falls, and it's the Sturgeons 11, Tilden Tigers now 5. The game's not over yet. And the 1-2 pitch. That's outside. Counts even at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Gabler on first. And the pitch. Inside. Curveball. Count is 3-2. Nobody out. Milner fires. There's a ground ball. Fair ball down the third baseline. Picked up by Pankratz, and Gabler, I should say, ends up at second. And so Redwine gets a single to left. So that puts the tying run at second, and we're going to get a pitching change, and we'll get that figured out right after this timeout on NLWN-TV.
You quit smoking and thought, that's that. But here's the thing about lung cancer. By the time you see the symptoms, it could be too late. But now, there's a new scan that can detect lung cancer early, when it's more curable. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
I'm serious, man. I actually drive better when I'm honest. If anything, I'm more careful. It just helps me focus. It just helps me focus, you know?
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you?
Your lungs.
We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay, but with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
New pitcher for the Cavaliers is Aiden Ecker. Andrew Milner went 7+ innings, gave up 2 runs, both of which were earned on 8 hits, walked 1, struck out 9. He's also responsible for the 2 runners on base. Ecker comes in with a 1-win, 1-loss, and 3-save record, and a 0.00 earned run average. That first pitch is fouled back.
That ball brought to you by the Gold Coffee House, your friendly neighborhood coffee shop located in Eau Claire.
And the first pitch fouled back to Logan Brzezinski, who homered his last time up. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Brzezinski calls time, wipes the sweat off his forehead. And now he steps back in. Ecker looks in for the sign, shakes one off. He likes that one. And the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three.
Third baseman, Cole Perlberg.
So 1 out. Runners at first and second. Gabler is at second. Redwine's at first. Cole Perlberg is up. He's 0 for 3. And that pitch just missed outside. 1-0. And the pitch. There's a ground ball down the third baseline, foul. Just wide of the bag. That would have tied the game. A ball and a strike, though, to Perlberg. Perlberg grounded to short, lined to third, and struck out. Ecker at the belt, and the 1-1 pitch missed high and away for a ball. Two balls, one strike. And the pitch, that missed outside. 3-1's now the count. And the pitch, fouled away. Count is full. 1 out, 2 runners on. Gabler at second. Redwine at first. Ecker delivers a payoff pitch. Fouled straight back out of play.
That ball brought to you by Island Lake Endeavors, located on the
So the count holds at 3-2. Aiden Ecker looks at second and now delivers. There's a shot to short. Flip to second for 1. Throw to first. He airmailed it. Runner comes around. We're going to have a tie game. So Perlberg's on a fielder's choice. And that was 6-4. And then coming in to score is Sam Feck on the error by the second baseman.
Second baseman, Carter Hesselman.
Riley Gopinski, who airmailed the ball to first, and we are now tied. And there's a strike called. And again, that run is charged to Milner. That pitch is a called strike at the knees, but it's not an earned run. And the pitch. There's a ground ball over to second. It pops straight up in the air. Let's see how they score that out there. I think that's a bad hit or bad bounce that's going to be marked as a hit.
The pitcher, Henry Wilkinson.
They didn't put a mark on the scoreboard. And the pitch, that just missed inside. And the pitch to Wilkinson, swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. And the pitch. That one's fouled back into the screen.
So we have Perlberg on second. Carter Hesselman on first. Henry Wilkinson at the plate. He's 1 for 3. A ball and 2 strikes. 2 down. Ecker delivers. Strike 3 called. And that's going to do it for the Red Sox, but not before they pick up a run on 3 hits. There was 1 Cavalier error and 2 left on base. So we have played 7.5 innings, and we are tied at 3 in the CRBL semifinals on NLWN-TV.
NLWN-TV is excited to bring you Eau Claire Cavalier baseball. If the Cavaliers win today, they will next play the winner of the game between the Tilden Tigers and the Jim Falls Sturgeons at a site yet to be determined in the CRBL championship game on Saturday, August 1st. Coverage on NLWN-TV begins with the In the Dugout show at noon. That's Cavalier baseball on Saturday, August 1st on NLWN-TV.
Cavalier baseball, we're ready to fight.
I was a quarterback at Hardaway High School. College first-round draft pick. During the football season, I would stop eating. But I didn't know I was depressed. We didn't have any education behind what mental health was. I started to learn it starts here first. If this is together, I'll be better as a father and as a husband. We have to redefine what being a strong man is and heal, love your mind.
We're back here at Cinder City Park in Altoona, the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility. Rick Olson, Jay Fall, Seeley Bemnister, and Dan Petchow. And Jay, we've got a dandy game going on here. This is exactly what you would expect playoff baseball to be like.
Yeah, and especially with the Cavaliers wanting to kind of come back from that tough doubleheader up in Cadott, and both. It's a pitcher's duel, and it's a really good one.
Yep, and it's still, we're looking in the bottom of the 8th inning up in Chippewa Falls, and Sturgeons have a 6-run lead in that game. They're leading with nobody out, though, and 2 runners on for the Tigers. So that game is not over by any stretch. Caden Erickson to lead things off for the Cavaliers, followed by Sam Knickerbocker and Logan Hesselman. Erickson is 1 for 3 tonight. Got on an error, then single to left, and popped to second. That pitch is in the dirt for a ball. Sam Knickerbocker dutifully retrieves it. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for a strike. Wilkinson has a fastball that moves around. And there's a shot out into right field. It falls in for a base hit. Erickson rounds first. He's heading to second. And he's going to be in safely with a double. So the go-ahead run is now on second in scoring position with nobody out, and Sam Knickerbocker coming to the plate.
Yeah, Watkins tried to get underneath of that, and he just couldn't get there. Nice base hit.
Looked like it twisted him a little bit and fell just out of his reach. And Knickerbocker sends a long fly ball foul down the left field line. Knickerbocker did not get fooled by that pitch. He just didn't quite pull it around quite enough. Knickerbocker 1 for 3. And the pitch. Check swing. It's inside for a ball. Erickson with good speed on second. One ball, one strike to Sam Knickerbocker. Wilkinson delivers. That's high for a ball. Tried to get the curveball to come down in, and it didn't. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. That's fouled back into the screen. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Erickson on second. Wilkinson at the belt. Looks at second. Now he delivers the 2-2 pitch. And that's pop foul out of play. Off the right side.
Bad high foul balls brought to you by Westside Bar and Grill, located 1807 North Cornwall.
So the count remains 2-2. Knickerbocker got an RBI single to left, grounded to third, and grounded to second. And there's a shot through the hole out into left field. Erickson at third, and he gets the stop sign there. So the Cavs have runners on the corners. And that's going to bring up Logan Hesselman. He's 0 for 3. And Bauer is in running for Knickerbocker. Brighton Bauer. Hesselman 0 for 3, hit into an infield fly. Also flew out to right and popped back to the pitcher. And the runner goes, and they're just going to let him have second. With the go-ahead run on third, they weren't going to risk that one. So now the Cavaliers have two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss by Hesselman. I wonder if Wilkinson got a scouting report on Hesselman from his brother.
Maybe.
Wilkinson at the belt. And delivers. There's a fly ball out into the outfield. That could score a run. Waiting for it. Here comes Erickson. Here comes the throw to the plate. Erickson comes in to score. So Hesselman delivers a sacrifice fly. And the Cavs go back on top.
In a cloud of dust.
There's a lot of dust on this field tonight.
Yep.
That's going to bring up Aiden Pankratz. He's 1 for 3. Runner on third, that's Bauer. And that pitch is down low for a ball. Pankratz singled, came around and scored. Scored courtesy of Gopinski's home run. And the pitch. Pop foul out of play.
Baseball ball brought to you by NLWN-TV. Don't forget to catch the Ryan Bendnister show every day, or every game day on NLWN-TV.
And the pitch. There's a pop foul. That's going to get out of play on the right side.
That foul ball brought to you by Parkridge Distributing. And as always, drink responsibly.
Sam Fett gave it a good chase, but it fell down behind the bullpen, or dugout, I should say, of the Red Sox. Wilkinson looking in. The 1-2 pitch. That's high. Counts even at 2-2. It's now 11-7 in the top of the ninth. Over in Chippewa Falls, Jim Falls Sturgeons leading the Tilden Tigers. And the pitch, swing and a miss. So Pankratz goes down swinging. Now 2 down. Riley Gopinski, 1 for 3, but the one was a big one. It was a home run over the left field fence, a 2-run shot. He could bookend that with a nice base hit right now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the pitch, that's fouled back into the screen. And the pitch, that's high and away. A ball and 2 strikes to Riley Gopinski. Brighton Bauer on third. 2 down. Cavs up by a run. And the pitch. There's a looper out into, well, third base. And pulled in by Perlberg. So the Cavs go down, but not before they get 1 run on 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 left on base. So we've played 8 innings, and it's the Cavaliers 4 and the Cadott Red Sox 3 on NLWN-TV.
There's nothing like celebrating a big play. But now, we're celebrating something bigger than sports.
Love your mind.
Love
your mind.
You're training your mind as much as you're training your body.
For me, just stay grounded. Be with the people who make my mental health better and not worse.
So when you see us hit this, it's a reminder to
love
your mind.
Jason, let's go see your room.
That's not right. How was it? Is it good?
So we head to the top of the 9th inning. Cavaliers up by a run. Aiden Ecker looking to pick up his 2nd win of the season. And 2 up for the Red Sox, the number 9, then the 1 and 2 hitters. Chad Crone's going to lead things off. He's 0 for 3. Flew out to left, flew out to center, and hit a line shot into the glove of Xavier Bemnister his last time up. And there's a strike called on the outside corner. They're in the top of the 9th inning in Chippewa. And the pitch. Strike 2 called. Crone didn't like that call.
Nope. Could see him saying no.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So 1 away. Cavaliers trying to punch their ticket to the CRBL championship game. Back to the top of the order, we have Jack Kane, and he's 2 for 3. Infield single, then a single to center field. Drew a walk, fouled out to left. And there's a strike called on the outside corner.
Ecker in the zone at a great time.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight up. Heading over is Bemnister. He's in fair territory. Makes the catch. 2 down. Cavs are 1 out away from punching their ticket to the CRBL championship game. Luke Erickson. Don't take him too lightly. He's got plenty of power in that bat. He is 1 for 3 today. Single to right. Got hit by the pitch. Then hit into one of the stranger double plays I've seen. That pitch missed outside. And the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. That's off the left side. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Located 3015 East Hamilton Avenue in Eau Claire.
Here's the pitch. And a strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Red Sox down to their final strike. Aiden Ecker winds and delivers. Foul back.
Backball ball brought to you by Burger King of Eau Claire in their 4 locations: South Hastings Way, Gulf Road, North Claremont Avenue, and Highway 312.
Here's the wind and the pitch. Check swing. And it's called a ball. Counts even. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Top of the 9th. Ecker winds and fires. Foul back. Knickerbocker giving chase. And it's just out of play. Knickerbocker wanted that one. You could see the look on his face. He was very determined.
Ball brought to you by DigiCopy.
Count holds at 2-2. And the pitch. Oh, just missed outside. So the count is now full. And the payoff pitch. Fly ball. That's out into left field. Pankratz under it. He makes a catch, and the Cavaliers are headed to the championship game as they defeat the Cadott Red Sox 4-3. And the Cavaliers will be playing on Saturday for the Chippewa River Baseball League Championship. We don't know who yet because they're going to head to the bottom of the 9th up in Chippewa Falls with the Jim Falls Sturgeons leading 11-7. And so we will have all the information about this one in just a couple of moments when we get to talking baseball on NLWN-TV.
You've been watching Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball on NLWN-TV. This copyrighted presentation has been a production of the Northern Light Webcasting Network in conjunction with the Eau Claire Cavaliers and is intended for the enjoyment of the viewing and listening audience. Any broadcast, rebroadcast, or reproduction in any form without the express written consent of the Northern Light Webcasting Network LLC and the Eau Claire Cavaliers is prohibited. Stay tuned. Coming up next is Talkin' Baseball, with a look back at today's game. Time now for Talkin' Baseball with a wrap-up of today's Eau Claire Cavalier game. And now, back out to the ballpark.
And we're back here at Cinder City Park in Altoona, and the Cavaliers have found their way to the CRBL championship game as the Cavaliers defeat the Cadott Red Sox by a score of 4-3. The Cavaliers had 4 runs on 10 hits. They left 6 runners on base. They committed 1 error. And the Red Sox had 3 runs on 8 hits. They left 6 runners on base, and they committed 2 errors. And the winning pitcher in this game was Aiden Ecker. He went 2 innings, gave up no runs on 1 hit, struck out 3, upping his record to 2 wins and 1 loss with 3 saves. And Wilkinson took the loss, moving his record to 2-1. Jay, it's only fitting that the Cavaliers win this game 4-3 because that's the same score as the game that they lost in that second game of that doubleheader. And that one was a heartbreaker for the Cavs. This one's a heartbreaker for the Red Sox. Everything comes out even in the wash.
That's right, and it was quite a chess match, pitchers duel. Ecker with an awesome effort, and Cavaliers having the bats when they needed to.
And we're going to have Cavalier manager Ryan Bemnister coming to talk with us in just a moment, and we will have that right after this timeout on NLWN-TV.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you've got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
Back here at Cinder City Park in the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility, talking with us right now is Cavalier manager Ryan Bemnister. And first of all, Ryan, congratulations on punching the ticket to the CRBL championship game.
Feels good. That was a really good game. Good game by both teams. Well pitched by both teams. Watkins pitched great. Wilkinson pitched great. Milner had a day. That came in and shut the door. I couldn't be prouder of these guys, and that was a fun game.
And Jay and I made the comment, it was either in the 8th or the 9th inning, we made the comment that this is exactly what you would expect playoff baseball to be like.
Yeah, this is what all the games with these guys should be. I mean, it's playoff baseball. Everything matters. We got emotions out there, and everybody knows me in this league. I wear my emotion on my sleeve. Everybody can see it. So I get excited out there. I can barely speak right now, and shit, we were going to the championship. Let's go.
And again, you made the comment, Andrew Milner in the zone the whole game until it looks like he just kind of started to run out of gas.
Oh, we made him throw 612 pitches. I mean, guy's a workhorse. He's a beast.
I thought it was 613.
So, yeah, I mean, we knew he was getting tired, but he really wanted to go out there for that inning. We wanted to try to get him through at least a third or 2/3 of that inning, if not all of it. And, he got a little bit of trouble, and I tell you what, Eck came in and did his job there. We had a couple of rough calls, and they tied the game up on a bad throw by us, and my lovely bride here just brought me another beer, so I'm super happy. Yeah, but I mean, they just bear down and they did what they have to do.
And Aiden Ecker came in, and boy, you can't say much about that. I heard a comment come out of the Cadott dugout as Aiden came to the mound, and they said he's a fastballer.
Yep.
And I don't think that's a secret to anybody.
No.
And so I think they were looking to tee off on him, and he spotted the ball very well.
And he mixed it up a little bit, too. He threw about 6 or 7 breaking pitches in there. Whatever he's working on is working really good. And then when you rear back on a couple of fastballs that he threw a couple guys, I'm like, whew, that's a little bit more of a level than I haven't seen him throw before for heat. But, he did a heck of a job out there, and that's what we expect out of him. And we got another game, and we'll expect the same thing out of him then.
And holy cow. Riley Gopinski struggling at the plate all year, and he delivered a big one today over the left field fence.
You know, not just that. He hadn't been here for 2 weeks because his cabin almost burned down up there in Ely with the Canadian fires. So he had to take care of his family, he had to take care of his house. He had a crap load of stuff on his mind. And he definitely, he was going to do a job for us. I asked him a bunt. He tried to put a bunt down, fouled that off, and the next pitch he saw, he hit the crap out of that thing. And I could just see emotion and happiness and stuff that's been building up for a few weeks for that kid. I couldn't be happier.
Such a nice kid.
Such a nice kid. Couldn't be happier for that guy.
And overall, the Cavaliers played really, really well. Have you seen a more unusual double play than the line shot to Logan Hesselman at first, and he's practically standing on the bag?
He didn't even know it was in his glove. He turned around and he goes, I don't know, I caught that, so I just stepped on first. Good reactions.
Well, it definitely snow-coned on him.
Yeah. Well, that's what Gold Glove first basemen do.
Yeah, and quickly run through some of the Cavaliers came away with a plethora of awards at the CRBL meeting the other night.
Yeah, we got a league championship trophy for the South. We got honorable mention went to Xavier Bedminster. Gold Glove went to Logan Hesselman. We had all-conference shortstop in Caden Erickson. We had all-conference pitcher in Andrew Milner. We had all-conference catcher in Sam Knickerbocker, and then Sam took home the league MVP award also.
So that's a lot of really great awards going to the Cavaliers, and well-deserved. These guys have played their hearts out all year, and we get another game of them.
We get one more game with them, and then we go to the WBA and do some damage there.
Well, thank you for joining us. Congratulations on the win, and we'll be back with more Talking Baseball right after this timeout on NLWN-TV.
Gerald the Fish. What about, like, Joaquin Bartholomew?
Joaquin Bartholomew.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya. Joaquin Bartholomew. What? How did you think of that?
I have no idea. Since we gave him that title, he should honestly be the king of the pond.
King of the pond.
Yeah.
He's out there somewhere.
For real.
You want this one?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
All right.
And we're back here at the Marine Credit Union broadcast facility at Cinder City Park in Altoona. And Cavaliers found their way to the championship game on Saturday by defeating the Cadott Red Sox 4-3. Winning pitcher was Aiden Ecker, and he came on in relief, went 2 innings, and really looked strong. And Henry Wilkinson took the loss for the Red Sox. Cavaliers, 4 runs, 10 hits. They had 6 runners left on base. They committed 1 error. And the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits. They left 6 on base, and they committed 2 errors. Jay, your thoughts about this one?
A great win for the Cavs. This is, putting together the season, especially hearing all of those, awards that they have gotten that were well-deserved, and the team coming together at the perfect time.
And I'm just checking right now. There's 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. Jim Falls Sturgeons, and they've now gone final. So we now know the Cavaliers will be hosting the Jim Falls Sturgeons after the Sturgeons defeat the Tilden Tigers 11-7 over in Chippewa Falls. So that's just about going to wrap things up from Cinder City Park. And make sure you join us on Saturday right here on NLWN-TV as we bring you the Cavaliers in taking on the Jim Falls Sturgeons for the CRBL Championship. Coverage will begin at noon with the In the Dugout show. It's going to be followed by all the live play-by-play action. That's live Cavalier Championship, hopefully baseball, on Saturday, August 1st on NLWN-TV. Also, we are scheduled to carry for you on August 17th on NLWN2 Vintage Baseball featuring the Menominee Blue Caps. The Blue Caps will take on the Rum River Rovers, the Sand Creek Nine, and the St. Croix Steps at an old-fashioned county fair just outside of Cameron. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. on Monday, August 17th on NLWN-2. The only reason that wouldn't happen is if the Cavaliers are in the WBA finals. We'll be covering that one instead. And also, make sure you join us on NLWN2 for Colfax Viking High School football on Friday, August 21st. That's coming up soon, Jay.
It is.
As the Vikings will kick off their 2026 season by hosting the Augusta Beavers. Our coverage begins with Viking preview at 6:40 p.m., followed by live play-by-play action. Also, head over to the Colfax Fairgrounds on Thursday, August 6th, as the Colfax Women's Club presents Music in the Park. There will be a farmer's market from 4 to 8 p.m. along with the Tasty Trolley food truck and music starting at 7 p.m. On August 6th, they will feature the music of Larry Radel. That's coming up Thursday evening, August 6th, for Music in the Park at the Colfax Fairgrounds. Today's Eau Claire Cavalier playoff game has been brought to you by the Marine Credit Union, with offices in Eau Claire at 3406 Oakwood Hills Parkway, and whose team is there to guide you. Mom's Restaurant and Pub in Colfax, comfort food the way Mom used to make it. Midwest Environmental Consultants, lawn care and soil testing experts for Western Wisconsin. AutoVision Center, windshield repair and replacement on North Claremont Avenue in Eau Claire. Slayton's Technology, the official IT provider for the Northern Light Webcasting Network. The Sunset House and RV Park in Port Mansfield, Texas, your best choice for your next hunting and fishing adventure. And the Chippewa Valley Museum, where you can connect with the roots of the valley in Carson Park. Be sure to thank these fine sponsors for bringing you Eau Claire Cavalier Baseball on NLWN-TV. Cavaliers heading to the championship game, and that final score in this one, Cavaliers 4, Cadott Red Sox 3. For Jay Fall, Dan Petchow, Seeley Bemnister, I'm Rick Olson. Have a great evening. We'll see you on Saturday on NLWN-TV.
You have been tuned to Talkin' Baseball with a wrap-up of today's Eau Claire Cavalier baseball game. This has been a presentation of NLWN-TV.
In the heart of a small town where the rivers flow, there's a spirit rising up and it's starting to grow. Carson Park's the place where dreams come alive. Eau Claire Cavaliers, the reason we thrive. With the crack of the bat and the roar of the crowd, we spell baseball magic and we shout it out loud. For over 50 years of history, pride and cheer in this town, we're all family, the love sincere. Eau Claire Cavaliers, we wear it with pride. Big time baseball in a small town ride. From the bases to the bleachers, hear the fans sing. For the love of the game, together we bring. In this town standing tall, we always belong. With Eau Claire Cavaliers, we'll keep singing our song. Through the ups and the downs, we'll face every fight. With grit in our hearts, we'll shine ever bright. Eau Claire Cavaliers, we wear it with pride. Big time baseball in a small town ride. From the bases to the bleachers, hear the fans sing. For the love of the game, together we bring. So raise up your voices, let the stories be told. In Eau Claire's pure heart, our legacy bold. With the Cavaliers shining like stars in the night. Big time in a small town, forever in our sight.